Fenway Park. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Boston Red Sox.
And towing the slab in this one, Ranger Suarez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Left field. Duran brings it in with a nice run and grab. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Munetaka Murakami now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's even up. Just underway here at Fenway. This one in the air center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ball, that's down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-1. Inside,
that's a ball.
Just missed. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Right through there for a strike.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where...
Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back inside Fenway Park and getting the start for the White Sox, Sean Burke. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
See right.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, center fielder. Stay
Check out the Red Sox lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball one.
Inside, and that's ball one. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Scoreless after one. Back here at Fenway, top of the second, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No, that's up.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Braden Montgomery.
Pitch
Ball
misses. Ball one. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Second inning here, no score. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder Tristan Peters.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Tristan Peters. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Stepping in, Caleb Durbin. He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it hits off the monster. The throw into second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ball one low.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The Red Sox with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2.
Ball
Got
2.
some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
In the dirt. Man at second. Goes down looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the
Ball
strike
two.
zone, middle away.
And he hits a ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Top of the third, no score. And a curve drops in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Right side. Sogard gets it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Sam Antonacci.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Sam Antonacci will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one fouled off.
No,
Excellent
that's
arm
down.
action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And he chases that one. And the inning is over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
In the air to left center. Peters on his way over. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. One pitch and one out.
Connor Wong.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Nick Sogard. Led off the game with a strikeout.
High.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
2 down, nobody on. Just
No, that's a ball.
missed. There's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next
Ball two.
offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cedar Rafaela waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one drilled left field. Carrying well. And it bangs off the monster. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Miguel Vargas.
And foul ball.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The White Sox looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him. Base hit into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Yep.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Step off throw to first.
Safe.
And he's back in easily. Vargas on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No,
Safe
no,
at
no.
second with a stolen base. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. Throw into third. Tag
Hey,
safe.
he beat it out.
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-1. Bounce to the right. Contreras. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Next for Chicago, right fielder Braden Montgomery.
And now the right fielder, Braden Montgomery, grounded out his first time.
No. Ball. No.
There's the strike. Now 2-1. That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Inning over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-1. Grounds one to short. Montgomery sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Abreu.
Foul ball there. The Bo Sox trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. There's one. Double play.
Got him.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 5th. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air center field. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Chase Mydroff.
That
Ball.
misses. Ball one. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Romo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, out to short. And that is the third out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Back here in Boston, here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. And a count 1-2. To the right side. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
He
safe.
made it safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
For the Red Sox, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Quick toss to first. Durbin back on a dive.
Ball,
Always tough
no.
to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Here high.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Romo takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, no.
That's towards center. Peters settles under it. And that will end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Designated hitter, Sam Antonacci.
And there's a foul ball. Out to short, Monasterio. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
For Chicago, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Ball. Too low.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Right through there for a strike. Back to work, 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And it
Foul!
lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Ball one.
Vargas in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Ball two.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball three.
Outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Hammered, base hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for the White Sox.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Ranger Suarez out of the game. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Red Sox,
pitcher from the pen, Justin Slayton.
63,
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
First and second, 2 outs. Benintendi up here.
Ball.
The White Sox trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu under it. And that'll do it. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No.
In the air, right field, Montgomery. Under it, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Nick Sogard.
And that one is lifted in the air. Montgomery on the move. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Ball.
And
Ball
the
two.
slider just misses. Outside. Ball three.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. And that's
Ball
too
four.
high, ball
Take your base.
four.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Fouled off. He was late. The White Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Drop under it. Brings it in. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Weiser getting cranked up as well.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Next for the White Sox, center fielder Tristan Peters.
That one ripped, but foul. 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground
That's
ball.
foul.
And it goes just foul. That
Ball
one missed.
inside.
This one in the air. Durbin. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Chase Mydroth.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Chase Mydroth. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Fouled off to the right.
Ball
Nasty
outside.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Newcomb also throwing. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Now a
Foul.
drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball.
Ball.
The White Sox up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. So he goes yard to left. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sean Burke is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
A new
White
arm
Sox,
into the game,
number
the righty,
50,
Huascar Brazoban.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One down. Jaron Duran now at the plate.
No, outside.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
That one lifted to left. Benintendi turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyron Guerrero.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Drew Romo has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the White Sox.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Popped up. He's got it.
Up next for Chicago, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Ball.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Moran getting loose as well. The 1-0.
Aye.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one
Ball.
way inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Here's a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
That's a strike.
0-1. Just
No,
off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Romo off of first with 2 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Colson Montgomery up next for the White Sox. Struck him out looking. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Bunt attempt popped up. Over to first.
Out of there.
No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
Bouncer to second. Mydroth tosses to first. Now 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Huascar Brazoban will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The White Sox going with a new arm, Sean Newcomb.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Late swing fouled off. Newcomb, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And a swing and a miss.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Misses
Ball.
off the plate, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Mydroth should have this one. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Garrett
Red Sox,
Whitlock taking over on the mound.
22,
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Leading off for the White Sox, shortstop Colson Montgomery.
Foul ball. Just
Ball one.
missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Up
No.
and in. 2 balls and a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run.
You're
and
out.
they get the out.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Ground ball to the
Foul.
right side. And that's just foul. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how
Up
they
next
score
for
this.
Chicago, right fielder Braden Montgomery.
So a man aboard. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hi.
And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
0-2 now. This one in the air center field. Rafaela drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Tristan Peters.
Ha! Ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one hit to first, and it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman.
So digging in, Chase Mydroth. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good
Ball
spot
2.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Drew Romo in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back,
Sox,
and here
number
comes the
31,
closer, Grant Taylor.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Top of the zone for a called strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
This one in the air, right field.
That's
And
a
that's a
foul
foul
ball.
ball. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. There's a strike. The White Sox trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. One strike away. Line drive. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.